What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of In the Hot Seat. Of course, as always, got a great show lined up for you guys, and today I do have two new guests joining me at this time. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'll go first. I'm Howard 12. Check out my channel. I have a Q&A coming up later, or sometimes, so if you want to ask me questions, be sure to ask them up and subscribe.
WWE uploads H version 1. Make sure to check out my channel as well.
Alright. Okay, so getting into the first topic here, and I actually been checking this out on Twitter too, and it's kind of been literally like a hot topic. So, what are you guys' thoughts on Kane, and do you think he should join the Wyatt family? How do you guys feel about that?
You want to go first?
Okay, I'll go first. I don't think I've got two things for with Kane's persona and stuff, like his dark persona, I could see it fitting into the Wyatt family. But on the other side, I think that it's not going to happen because they basically beat Kane up and he's going to want vengeance. So, that's what I think for, Kane joining the Wyatt family.
Alright.
And my thoughts, I think it's possible just because Kane is rumored to turn heel soon, but I don't think that's how it's going to happen.
Right.
Just simply because that makes no sense whatsoever. He got taken out of the Money in the Bank match, which is a big deal, especially for him.
Mm-hmm.
And that just makes no sense. He's going to join a group that took him out of a Money in the Bank match. For me, that's just stupid if it were to happen, but it would be cool. But,
Right.
do I see it happening? Maybe, but I don't think it will.
Yeah. I've actually mentioned this before, and I can kind of see it, and I understand on other people's views on it. It can kind of work and make sense too at the same time, but you got the Wyatt family just fine as they are to me, and same thing going for the Shield. Like, everyone was thinking maybe they would have another member there too, but I think they're fine as they are, and I think they're gonna do just fine, like maybe going after either the World Tag Team titles or whatever kind of mid-card championship and eventually World Championship. So with Kane, it would be really badass to have him as a heel again. I would definitely love that. And it's been way too long since we've seen that out of Kane. So I really do think probably now that he's able to come back, face Daniel Bryan, maybe we will get to see something like that. Or maybe have like, we could probably even have Kane and Bray Wyatt maybe be like a heel versus heel type of match like we're having with John Cena and Daniel Bryan, those two being the two baby faces and everything. So I could kind of see something like that happening. But, only time would tell. But I really think Kane is fine on his own, and the Wyatt family are just too badass just to have anyone else in there. Go ahead.
To be honest, I think Kane needs to turn heel like he should, because the thing is, when Kane returned with the mask in a hole, like when he returned with the mask, I thought, like, we got the old Kane back. I knew that we would have like the old original Kane back, because that wouldn't be, fit with the PG whole thing. But I think that he would at least be evil. He was evil for like 2 months after his feud with John Cena. Then after that, he partnered with Daniel Bryan, and he just turned into a baby. Like, he was doing all these stupid things. Just like a masked character with a past like that, an evil past, turning into something, just like a little baby. Like, it's not the big red machine, it's the big red baby. It's pathetic. To be honest, his mask isn't even good. Like, I prefer if he brought back his mask. Well, I like his original mask, but if they could do that, then at least bring back his mask that he had in 2002 to 2003.
Yeah. I actually really like the whole double mask idea. It made him more like really legit and everything, and it would have really worked too with him being a heel a lot longer. So maybe he could start doing that again once he's back as a heel, and then wear that other mask too, and just destroying everything in his path basically. So yeah, he's definitely become a little bit too more human, and even though he was really funny too with Daniel Bryan and everything, but I think having one more heel one would definitely work a lot for Kane, especially before he goes. Yeah,
just have one proper heel.
Exactly.
Not like a heel one that's like 2 months and then like an actual proper one, like one that's going to be memorable. Something that we're going to remember for the years that go on.
Exactly.
I just think they needed some comedy for a while. Good comedy, actually.
Yeah.
They did it, but it's about time. And every good thing has come to an end. I think Kane should turn heel.
Right.
So yeah, I agree.
Alright, so getting into the next topic here, and this is actually going into Kane's former tag team partner, and that is the Big Show. Now, we were originally supposed to see him return, but as I just actually learned on Wrestler's Zone, that the Big Show was still limping around backstage, and he was able to not appear on the show. So, what do you think he's going to be doing once he does return? How do you feel about that overall? And we'll just go around that way.
Personally, what I think is, I think they should hold Big Show back until they can actually get something, planned for him. I don't want him for him to return and then nothing to be done for him. He just goes into a stupid storyline. If they want to do something big for Big Show's return, put a plan in place for him to have a feud with a certain, big superstar, and then make it happen. Just don't, make him his return all rushed and then him coming back and then, just doing a stupid storyline. Because returns are meant to be good. Returns, for a superstar like the Big Show are not meant to be, him returning and then, doing, fuck all really.
Right.
And my thoughts on Big Show's returning, honestly, I don't care. I don't really miss him all that much. I like him a lot more as a face, even though more of a heel guy.
Understandable.
He was just boring as a heel, honestly. He wasn't really doing much. And he actually has a personality as a face, and he does better. But honestly, it's whatever to me. It's not going to be really exciting. The only exciting thing is to hear reactions about the squirrel that he grew on his chin recently. He was watch Money in the Bank, but other than that, I really don't care about this whole return.
Honestly, I always really did enjoy him as a heel, especially around 2003, 2004 was really one of the best times. But with the Big Show returning, I really do hope he does come back as a heel. But I have been hearing rumors and everything that he might be with Mark Henry and face the Shield, which I think that would be fine.
That would be good.
I think that would be something interesting for SummerSlam and have someone else being there. I don't know really who yet, unless it's going to be a 3-on-2 handicap match type of deal. But
seeing as him and Mark Henry were big rivals, maybe they could get together and then.
But I'm pretty sure maybe by next week we'll see Big Show return, and we'll see where that's gonna go for him. Now, getting into what we've mostly all been talking about and all been excited about, that Rob Van Dam has recently returned. Now it looks like he might be going after the world title at SummerSlam, which I personally think is really cool. So, how do you feel about that overall on RVD's return, and what do you see him doing for the rest of the year?
When I heard about RVD's return, I was like, holy shit, because RVD personally is one of my favourite wrestlers. We haven't seen him since 2009. Him going after the world title, I think it would be good. I think that it would, raise the momentum for his return. You've got a guy, RVD, hasn't been in, WWE for, the last couple of years. He comes back and then he goes after the world title. The only thing that I feel might be stopping that, the hurdle that might be stopping him, is the younger guys, they're going after the world title. We all know that RVD isn't a younger guy, he's one of the, the older guys, but I think that's one of the things that might be stopping his return. But then again, maybe not, because Dolph Ziggler was originally going after the world title, but now he's been attacked by Big E Langston, so it's most likely going to be Dolph Ziggler versus Big E Langston at SummerSlam. So I think that does open a door now for Rob Van Dam, to go after the world title against Albert Del Rio. It's just, they have to find a way how they can implement that and, try and work something out for that. But I think it would be really good if Rob Van Dam, won the world title, just be a good last word for him if this is his last one in WWE.
Alright, and my thoughts on RVD, when I first saw the promo that they did, RVD returning, I went, oh my god! One of my all-time favorites ever, so I was counting the days till Money in the Bank to see it for WWE TV again. I really thought he'd just be like Jericho, not going after any title, but I really do want him to win the heavyweight title, WWE title, not really. It would be nice just because I'm a huge RVD fan, but I think it would be good, possibly. Maybe a Fendo cash-in, I don't know why. There's no logic, I just think it could happen. But RVD as a long reigning heavyweight champion, I'm not sure.
always love RVD, and then his return was really awesome, and I couldn't wait for him to come back and everything. So I was basically doing the same and marking the hell out. So now that he's back and looking to go after the world title, I think he's gonna have a really great match between him and Alberto Del Rio. It would be actually pretty cool to see if he's actually gonna win. I would like for him to win, but we'll see when it happens. And I'm pretty sure we would get to see that.
Anyways, five-star mustache.
Yeah, not a 5-star match, but it should be decent.
Yeah, it should be good enough and worth the watch. So I'll be excited for it. He'll probably win the world title maybe for like 3 months. I can see that, or maybe even just slightly a little longer too. I think that would be fine. All right. Yeah. Okay, so getting into the next topic here, and I actually checked this out earlier today, that Kharma is scheduled to be looking to come back now. She didn't really say what company she's going to be going with, but that leads into my next topic. Do you think Kharma and as well other divas should return to bring more life into the divas division, just since we have with AJ and Caitlyn, just those two really running the show practically. So who do you think should come into the divas division? Do you think other divas that we used to see should make a comeback, or maybe have new divas come in?
I'll let you go with this one, Austin.
Alright, well, me personally, if you know me, then you know that ever since Maurice got fired, that's basically what I've been waiting for in the divas division, for her to come back. God, I miss her on TV. So that's like the one reasonable person that I want to come back. We all know that Trish or Lita aren't coming back. So that's the one diva that I really think could bring life back to it, as far as looks and wrestling ability. And to be realistic, as far as up and coming, Paige is really good.
Yeah.
The only reason why she isn't on TV yet is because she isn't 21 yet. And I'm not sure if you guys knew that, but she's already better than most of them. She's right up there with Caitlyn and AJ as far as
yeah, I've been watching.
She's 20. She's turning 21 in a few months.
Interesting fact. Crazy.
Yeah, and so I'm assuming like once she turns 21, she's going right to the main roster, because she is great on NXT.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, if you watch her stuff, she's great. But Maurice and Paige, that's basically it.
Okay.
Yeah, I miss seeing Maurice's photo shoots on WWE.com. But yeah, the divas. I mean, the diva division right now. I think WWE themselves know that their divas division isn't as good as it once was, and that's why they're doing this whole total divas thing, just because they feel like they can bring more life back. But like you said, Austin, the only people we're seeing right now is AJ and Caitlyn, and AJ and Caitlyn are good. But I think the only divas we have right now, AJ and Caitlyn, they're good, and Natalia, they're the good ones. But everyone else,
Natalia's doing nothing, which is a shame.
Natalia's doing nothing. But what I mean is that she's a good wrestler in general, and I don't know why they're not using her. I mean, the last time I saw them using her was for this like farting segment, which I thought was absolutely pathetic.
Yeah, that was horrible.
That was just disrespectful. That because
it was.
And another thing is like I remember Gail Kim and Terrell's match at WWE. I mean at TNA. Sorry. When I saw that match, I thought to myself, WWE had them two divas, and they let them go.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought that was pathetic because WWE could have had that match that TNA had. So basically, that was a win for TNA. Yeah. It's just like that's the thing. Like WWE have had good divas in the past, but they just let them go on pathetic reasons, which is what I'm saying. Gail Kim, Tara, etc. But yeah, the divas division right now isn't good. I mean, I hope that Kharma would return because Kharma would bring life back to the divas division. But at the end of the day, Kharma's returning back to TV. TV is a big thing, could be anything. For all we know, it might not even be wrestling. But I do think that Kharma's run in WWE was one of the worst runs ever, which was a shame because, she had the baby and then, sadly she had a miscarriage and then all this stuff got in the way. But I don't see why, WWE can't, let her come back because at the end of the day she did nothing wrong. It's just, she had loads of problems and it just got in the way of it. Just things happened at the wrong time for her. So yeah, I mean, if Kharma does choose to return back to TV, I hope, she can come back to WWE and test the waters again because I think she will bring life to a TV division that isn't really good right now.
Yeah. And we were talking about that too earlier. I thought it would have been really cool since maybe eventually down the road we'll have, of course, Paige come in. Maybe we'll have like a dream match between Paige and Kharma would be really awesome. And with Kharma having her run in the WWE before, it kind of sucks on what happened, like you said, with the baby, and she basically left on good terms. So I would like for her to maybe eventually come back and then, do what she was doing before and just taking out the other divas and everything and being the anti-diva. And I think she can have a good run there. And I was hoping, she would eventually be champion there too. But
they're just thinking about like Kharma's like an evil person. She's beating all the divas, and you have Paige, this newcomer that comes in and just beats her. Like that's like a storyline they could do. But I agree with what you're saying, man.
Yeah. Alright, so jumping into the next topic here, and this has been a pretty hot one for a while now, and that's about Eric Bischoff. Yes, Eric Bischoff is now being a part of TNA as head creator, as I heard. So, with everything that's been happening with TNA, how do you guys feel about that? And if you can make changes to the TNA, you guys can feel free to welcome yourselves to actually state that off too as well.
And I thought Vince Russo was bad. I'm not gonna be like I know everything, because I personally don't watch TNA as much, but
that's okay.
With what I've heard, people are not happy that Eric Bischoff. What I've seen on Twitter, people are not happy about it. So, I can only think that this might not be good. But I don't know much. So I'll let you, Austin Punk, go with this one.
This is atrocious. This is terrible. Like, this guy is one of the biggest idiots in wrestling history. The only good thing I think he did in WWE was the Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is that, like, in WCW, he didn't care about ratings, he didn't care about show. All he cared about was beating Vince in WWF. And he is not a good head writer. I respect him, but the dude's retarded. He's stupid, and he is a friggin' egomaniac.
And you're not gonna have it.
That's not a good mix. Oh, sorry.
I don't think he's going to be listening to the fans, because I think, for what I know, he doesn't even like the internet wrestling fans.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Actually, don't mind Eric Bischoff's just like, why? This is going to be the death of TNA. Like, the release of Jesse Sorensen, if they keep on making mistakes like that, this company's dying 2 years tops.
Yeah, they really need to think about who they're gonna be releasing, and it just seems like they're releasing anybody just to release them. Like I said, I know I understand about the budget cuts and everything, and I try to be positive about this, but it doesn't seem like there's much of any good things coming out of it right now. Go ahead.
There's just some things you can't be positive about. Like, I remember Dixie Carter on Twitter, she was doing like an Ask Dixie Q&A. She got so much hate for it. I saw this picture on No DQ and I just started laughing my ass off.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, they had so many guys there that could have done a lot of great storylines and everything. And then now, it's just, you look at it now, it's just really crazy compared to a long time ago. So, I do like TNA and everything, and I'm not really, like, trying to bash it or anything, but I just try and wish the best for them. But as of right now, hopefully things won't continue to go downhill, and then just hearing all these releases and everything, it really is a shame now.
For what I know, I hear TNA only push the legends, when really they should be pushing the younger guys, because the younger guys are the future of the company. The younger guys are going to be the ones that are going to make the company, what it is. But like I was saying, like, if TNA keep going where they are right now, they're probably going to die next year or the year after with what's going. I even made like a poster for it, The Rise and Fall of TNA. But things aren't going well in TNA world right now.
And the thing is, they have so much talent. Look at, it's just the backstage people that are idiots that are taking this company down. You'd think by now they'd realize. Like, you have guys like Austin Aries, Bobby Roode, AJ Styles, Kurt Angle, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, Magnus, Kazarian, the list goes on and on, but you have these idiots running the show, which is going to kill it, which is a shame for all the Austin Aries and Bobby Roodes.
Right.
It's like Hulk Hogan's taking a limelight, basically.
Exactly. Dixie is alright, she just listens to Hogan too much, which is the downfall of the company.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Dixie needs to choose that wisely, because I think, there needs to be someone else that's smart enough to run Dixie
or even if they want to, they can even bring back Jeff Jarrett back again. He hasn't really been doing much.
Not the brains.
Yeah. Which is sad, though.
Because Dixie's not, well, I mean, what I hear is Dixie's not really good at running TNA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that brings us into the last topic here, and with this last one, I thought it was really crazy, and now that we have another name change, and what WWE Over the Limit, which was supposed to be mainly around May, and then now they changed it to the end of the year, but now they even changed the name that it's going to be Battleground. How do you feel about that? I know we don't even have to be, saying too much about it, but it's alright. Just quick thoughts about it, and it's really crazy how we're having these name changes. So how do you guys feel about it?
I'm sorry, but the word battleground in WWE, that just doesn't sound like that's something you would have like on an independent. That's something like you would hear like on ROH and stuff like battleground as a pay-per-view name. Like I don't know, I think WWE are running out of names now because that's just like so basic.
It could probably be good. I mean, they changed Payback, whatever it was before. So I mean, they basically had that pay-per-view. So it might even surprise us, though.
Yeah. The funny thing is that COH, a car company, WWE has the same exact name.
Exactly.
Stolen.
Yeah.
That's a car company. They should get sued.
Copyright infringement.
I'm saying that to the owner of the company that he should file a lawsuit.
Yeah. I mean, if it was really that real, they could probably do that.
But it's just a car company. That's a great way to get money.
WWE versus COH waiting battle.
You can't judge a pay-per-view by its name. Payback was very good.
Yeah, that's what I said before, yeah.
It's just like a name, like
Battleground.
Yeah.
Why? Payback is a terrible, terrible name. Over the Limit was terrible. Battleground is just... I don't know.
It'll probably just stay around once. Yeah.
Battleground takes the cake.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll be the last pay-per-view name change, because the name changes are getting a bit ridiculous. Hopefully it will surprise us like Payback. I mean, that was a really great pay-per-view, but the only time it's...
They just can't bring back all the old names.
Yeah, exactly. It was so easy to remember, and you can remember exactly what month, what pay-per-view that was, but now it makes it a little difficult.
Armageddon.
They're really missing out on King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even if they bring it back on Raw, they did it before, a few times.
Yeah, when Sheamus was it.
Yeah, that'd be great too.
When Sheamus was King of the Ring, they had that shitty King gimmick and stuff.
That killed him. King came on.
Yeah, they had so much potential to do with that. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's WWE for you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so that's about it with all the topics, unless you guys have anything that you want to actually mention out there, anything that we missed, or if you guys want to promote any other stuff too, you're probably welcome to feel free to do that.
Well, I just want to say thanks for having me on the show, man. I'm glad you enjoy your poster for in the hot seat, and
yeah, it was awesome.
That's fun. If you want to check out our channel, guys, it's WWE Uploads H version 1, and check out all the people like Heel Steven and the Team Heels Good Check podcast and stuff like that. And that's all I've got to say. So thanks, man.
No problem.
It's me. Of course, thanks for having me on the show. It was a lot of fun. My channel is M&M Power 12. I'm not sure if he's putting the link in the description.
Nice.
But I'm one away from 850 subscribers, so get me up there. And I have a Q&A coming up, so if you could ask me questions, that's good too. And yeah, thanks for having me on the show.
Alright.
Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter as well. Twitchin123 on YouTube. WWE Uploads HGB1.
Alright, and I actually got 2 shout-outs too for myself, also for the YWF, and as well for the YWC Gamers Extreme. Go check out those channels, and as well my 2 guest channels, and as well follow them on Twitter. So that about does it for In the Hot Seat for this podcast, and until then, I'll catch you guys.